Well, it's been named Best Book Ever by the Society of Not Fake Awards. Thank you, members of the SNFA. Yes, I wrote a book. It's called Not Cool, and it's filled with the stuff the lamestream media doesn't want you to hear, like words and other words. And for this segment, I thought to myself, who's the person most worthy, most knowledgeable to interview me? And I decided it was me. Without further ado, take it away, me. Well, first off, I want to thank you for agreeing to do this interview with me. Now, would you prefer that I call you Greg or Mr. Gutfeld? Mr. Gutfeld is fine, thank you. Thanks, Mr. Gutfeld it is then. By the way, you look great. What are you doing? Is it free weights, aerobics, a combination of both? Well, thanks for noticing. It is a mix of both. I do some ab work about 4 or 5 minutes, but I do 45 minutes on the stair climber, then I do 20 minutes of weight. I also watch what I eat. I do a kind of a low-carb diet, but I'm glad you noticed, Greg. I work hard at it. Fantastic, fantastic. So why did you write this book anyway? You're such a busy man with so many commitments and charity work with the children, and your unusual and disturbing work with animals, which a lot of people find repulsive, yet you still continue to do that. Why this book and why now? Well, I noticed a trend that the most destructive things in life are done in order to be cool. But cool is a value-free term that exists independent of good and evil. So it's no wonder people ruin their lives when they want to be cool. It's sad, but it's true, and I'm here to stop it. You really are a selfless person. When you look around, you see where culture is headed. Does it worry you? Here you are trying to defend basic common sense while people like Jesse Joyce are poisoning our children with vile humor and sexual innuendo. It's not so much a question as it is a comment on how horrible Jesse Joyce is as a human being. He's disgusting. Anyway, what is considered cool these days? All right now. Any kind of subversive activity directed at common sense, traditional values is under attack. It's cool to undermine things that work without offering an alternative. So if you got a job that makes something you're uncool, it's much better to pretend to do something, to be an actor, than to actually do something. That's a problem in America today. Now, this is an easy question for you, I'm sure. Do you consider yourself cool? I would think you're cool. You seem cool. You're very good looking, sexier than most movie stars, and smarter than anyone I've ever met. It must be hard for your panelists to maintain any level of self-esteem when they're around you. They must feel like failures. I'd ask them about it, but they would just bore me with their stupid answers. But the question is, are you cool? No, you know what? I'm not cool because I reject the word. I prefer good. I believe I am good. People can only be good or bad, but they cannot be cool, so I cannot be cool either. Oh, Greg, you are way too modest. I can't imagine how lucky your wife is to have you in her life. And I'm sure if she were watching this, she'd agree with me. And it's also great how you gave Andy Levy and Joanne Nosachinski their start in their careers when most talented anchors would find them unhireable and unwatchable. Anyway, why is cool successful? How does it keep finding new members into its cult? Because all humans have a desire to be accepted, to be liked. The moment they enter school, the hipster elite prey upon them. They do this by telling young people that if you don't do the cool thing, you will not be liked. This is why they employ celebrities to push political ideas like Obamacare, because they know it's your weak spot. If you want someone famous to likely like you, then of course you will do exactly what they say. I could talk to you all night, and sometimes I do. So will you be promoting this book anymore? Because frankly, I haven't heard a thing about this book at all anywhere. I guess I was wondering if we could see you at any bookstores this weekend, like say at Hastings on Friday in Abilene, Texas, or Barnes & Noble in Midland, or another Hastings in San Angelo, Texas. And what about Saturday? Hitting any Books of Millions in San Antonio and Katy, Texas, or the Barnes & Noble in the Woodlands and Hastings in College Station? Or perhaps on Sunday you'll be at Barnes & Noble in Waco, then the Barnes & Noble in Fort Worth, and then the Barnes & Noble in Plano. A psychic was right. Yeah. Anyway, I'm going to find out, if you want to find out where I'm going to be, go to gutfeld.com. You'll find the dates for the entire tour, and specifically the dates for this weekend in Texas. I'll be hitting 3 to 4 cities a day in my giant, pretty bus. Lastly, I would like to walk around town with your face on my chest. Is that possible? Actually, yes, Greg. I have a T-shirt which is available at premiercollectibles.com. If you buy one now, you get a second one for exactly the same price. Anyway, I'm done here. Well, thank you so much, Greg. This was really great.
Yeah,
have a great day.
yeah.
Or night. Good night. What a great guy.
Yeah, I didn't want to interrupt you too, little fellas. You seem to be having a good thing going.
Yeah.
It's like a meeting of the lollipop
Very
guild.
good-looking couple.
I think so.
Yeah.
I think I found my perfect match. What kind of laugh is that? That's a medicated laugh. It really is. All right, do you have a comment on the show? Email us, redeye@foxnews.com. Do you have a video of your animal doing something? Go to foxnews.com/redeye. Click on submit a video. We might use it coming up. Does booze make you funny?
This is a national healthcare